Peace reflections. Peace reflections. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. I know I ain't been on here and I ain't posted on here in a couple days. I be going to school. That's why I ain't been having no. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I ain't been having time to post. I just haven't. I just been doing other shit. So, this video is about I'm exposing the agenda. I'm exposing this. Should I call it LGBTQ? No. I'm exposing this transhumanism, if you want to call it, transsexual agenda on the children, on the kids. So, yeah. So if you've been noticing, if you've been looking at your social media and shit, of course, with the biggest motherfucker that's the head of the they just putting the face of this shit is Lil Nas X. And nigga, before I start this shit, nigga, no, nigga, I ain't got nothing against gay people, nigga. I do not judge whether you gay or lesbian. I ain't got nothing against them. That shit ain't right. I'm gonna be fucking honest. I ain't holding my tongue for nobody. That shit ain't right. But be y'all. If you gay, you gay. But it's a difference. When you start forcing this shit on the kids, if you gay, that's something you're supposed to find out on your own. If you a dude and you like dudes, or if you a girl and you like girls, you supposed to find that shit out on your own. It's not supposed to be forced upon you. They forcing this agenda on the kids. So, I don't know if you've been on social media or looking at your social media apps and they got these fucking they got these fucking kid shows and shit. They even got posters up of like little kid shit, and they putting lesbian and gay characters and people in a little kids TV shows, and this shit is sick. It's an agenda. This is what this shit is an agenda of. The reason why they're forcing this gay, transsexual agenda on the youth, and on really damn near on our people in general, but damn near really on the youth, because for one, it's a couple agendas they got in place, but this really the biggest one damn near. They want to depopulate us. They been wanting to depopulate us. That's why they be killing us. That's one. And two is... No. Yeah, that's one. They want to depopulate us. And they go deeper than that. They don't want us to be able to recreate and bring life and new souls. I know I'm on something now, because when I really start talking, these flies, these fucking, if you know, then you know. But these flies be trying to fuck with me. But the main agenda was so that they could depopulate the fucking black race, if you want to call us black, and the Latino race, if you want to call them Latino, and the Filipino race, if you want to call them Filipino. We all gods and goddesses. But that's the biggest agenda. Because if they forcing this shit on the youth, and then the youth seeing because like kids are like sponges. When we first come from our home planet, we willing and wanting to absorb energy. We observe, observe people. Observe. Is a word for that? Is it observant? Or I don't know. But we very good at observing things. So the kids, they ass don't them they our kids when they come from the home planet, they very intelligent. We pure. We haven't been indoctrinated as much. And then the longer you stay on this realm, is the longer you've been indoctrinated. So, and the more heavily you've been indoctrinated. So when you kids, you fresh onto this realm, we fresh onto this realm, we basically be ourselves. Want to go out in nature, want to do shit, but that's why they create all these new phones and these new technologies and these new games, so they could get this new generation out of nature. And so they creating this agenda to depopulate us. So if a dude and a dude and a dude can't create no fucking baby, neither can a woman and a woman. A dude and a dude can't create no baby, and a woman can't create no baby. So they doing it for that, and shit, it's something else. Fuck, bear with me. So they want to depopulate us, and yeah, they want to depopulate us. Fuck, hold on. Oh, and another thing. There we go. They want to depopulate us, and they trying to separate us. That's exactly what they doing. Cause our people that's gay and lesbian, me speaking like this, they gonna start thinking that we coming against them. You coming against them because everyday motherfuckers be sensitive. Not our people as a whole, nigga. This whole shit is sensitive, nigga. This is the truth. They want to depopulate us, and they trying to separate us. Cause then we start speaking facts against the it's not even against the homosexual community, just against this agenda as a whole. Then the homosexual community start to think we sending shots at them. Nigga, we not worried about y'all. If you gay, do what the fuck you do. But I'm speaking facts. These motherfuckers are trying to separate us because that's you falling right into their agenda. You falling right into their trap. Ain't nobody telling you not to be gay. If you gay, do what you do. But I'm saying that you need to have an open mind to this shit and see what they doing. Like, this shit way beyond you. This shit not just about you, nigga. This shit is about the fucking kids. You don't see them putting gay and transsexual characters where niggas switching up their genders and shit. You don't see they doing all this shit and putting all these different agendas in these fucking cartoons and shit to these kids and shit. Unacceptable. So once they feel like you throwing shots at them like they gonna stop fucking with you. And then that caused more separation. They already didn't separate us through the races and shit, through naming us different races, giving us different titles, and now they starting with this. They don't want us to recreate and bring more life and more souls back onto this realm. And they trying to separate us as a whole. They trying to have this part section off in here. Basically, the whole thing about this shit is they don't want us to unite. They don't want us to unify. That's what I'm saying. They don't want us to unify, and they trying to depopulate us. The two biggest agendas they have for us. They don't want us to unify. They trying to depopulate us. But this unity is coming. Cause think about this shit. I know y'all tired of y'all people getting killed by these police niggas, these officers. I'm tired of shit. I know y'all tired of even us killing each other. But it go way beyond that. Like, if you go check a couple videos back, I told y'all about the spells, the 3 different spells that we are under, and us killing each other was one. So imagine if all that violence just ceased and we start unifying, regaining knowledge of self, regaining all our ancient abilities, and no, we already have our ancient abilities, but start tapping into our ancient abilities. Is she still recording? Yeah. Start tapping into our ancient abilities and shit, and starting to see the bigger picture, starting to see that it's beyond just us killing each other and them killing us. It's a whole bigger agenda that they don't want us to rise back to that God and goddess state, is what I'm saying. They don't want it because we gods and goddesses. They don't want us to rise back into this higher level of consciousness to where we tap back into our abilities and powers like they put in these fucking movies, like these superheroes, like they put in these movies and shit. So, they don't want us to do that. Because once we start doing that and start tapping into our abilities, I already got their ass scared just for me talking like this. I'm sure they try to silence me or do what they trying to do, because they be trying to fuck with my frequency, but I don't be letting none of that shit get to me. I have to bounce back off that shit. I know they be trying to fuck with a God frequency, but I don't even give a fuck. Fuck their ass. So, I'm saying, like, this shit goes way beyond a fucking LGBTQ. This shit goes way beyond the fucking pride. This shit goes way beyond that. This shit goes way beyond that. How the fuck you get, if you gay, lesbian, how the fuck you get here? Your mama, your dad, none than your mama. Simple as that. And eventually, say the whole world turn gay. Say the whole world turn gay. Then, who we gonna have to create these babies and bring in these babies? Nobody. Nobody. Because we done all fucked up on some shit. Like, I'm trying to get y'all to see the bigger picture. I'm not saying if you gay, you gay. You like what you like. That's your sexuality. But it's up to you to figure that out on your own. That's up to you to figure out what you like on your own. It shouldn't be forced. That's not fucking right or righteous. That's not right. Fuck they laws. They don't give a fuck about these bitches. That shit ain't right or righteous, nigga. No. And motherfuckers changing up their sexuality, that should not be forced on no youth. Nobody. Nobody, period. That shouldn't be, I don't give a fuck how old you is. I'm known we don't age. We don't age only if you believe in this shit. But just so I don't lose y'all, it don't matter where you at in your life. This shit should not be forced upon you. And like, this shit gets so deep. This shit gets so deep. And back to the unity. If we all came together, which we are going to do, which we are currently doing, we come together, and they trying to break that apart. Don't fall into the bullshit. Don't fall for these bullshit agendas they trying to face. Don't let nothing separate you from your people. This even to the human beings too. If you the human beings and y'all know what's up and y'all third eye open, don't fall into their agenda. To my people and the human beings, don't fall for none of this shit. Do not fall for none of this shit. You do not fall for none of this shit. This shit is an agenda. Do not fall for it. They're going to be trying to throw more little shit. But this system is ending. This system is crumbling. So they trying to throw all this shit to separate us at us at once. So we could become confused. But keep your mind focused on what you initially had planned for yourself and your people. Don't fall for this Fuck, what's the agenda they got going on? Shit, any agenda, like, don't, like, different lies they try to make up and shit to separate us from us. Y'all know, cause then y'all start questioning each other. Don't nigga, don't, none of that. I'm not saying don't question your peer, but don't separate, do not separate. We supposed to stay together. That's what this is for. It wasn't this. We didn't do this for no reason, nigga, because we are stronger together. We strong alone, but then when we come together, nigga, we stronger than ever. So don't let none of this shit, like, don't let none of these agendas or propagandas they throwing at us stop you from unifying with your people. The goal is to unify. That's always been the goal. To unify and come together. Start fuck they school systems. We start standing up to their ass, nigga, fuck school, nigga, fuck school, nigga, fuck they grocery stores, nigga. We go out to nature, start growing our own shit, bring some seeds with us. As you know, it's already so dirt there, grass there, nigga, start growing our own foods. Then fuck school. Motherfuckers and all the intellects that already has their third eye open. People that already got their third eye open. Then we start teaching each other our real history. No, hell, fuck history. Our real knowledge. Because his history is his story. These oppressors' story. This real cosmic knowledge. This real intellect. We come together and start teaching each other this real intellect. Not none of this mumbo jumbo bullshit. This baby goofy nigga. This goofy ass, dumb ass, baby ass school shit that they be trying to teach a nigga in school. Motherfuckers do not use when they get out into this so-called real world. Teach us this real knowledge. The goal is to unify. The goal is to not be divided. They've been had us divided for so long now. The goal is to unify. That's all this lectures, this live is about. This is not even a live, I'm tripping. This is all this video is about. Don't become separated. Unify amongst each other. And basically just inform you on this agenda that don't fall into it. Don't fall into it. They trying to depopulate us. They trying to kill us like they been doing. They trying to stop us from procreating, from recreating amongst each other. And yeah, don't fall for the bullshit. Come together. Be united, stand as one, and yeah, and they making this Lil Nas X shit make it seem like it's cool to be gay. I'm not saying if you gay, but I'm saying what the fuck, they pushing this shit too hard. They pushing this shit way too hard, nigga. This shit is out of hand. They pushing this shit way too hard. It's supposed to be the God and the goddess. The so-called man and woman. This shit is crazy. It ain't really nothing else I could really say. I'm just informing y'all about how they trying to depopulate us and get these kids and and get these kids and how they pushing and forcing these agenda on these kids, ain't to the parents. I know y'all got kids. Watch what they be watching. Like, monitor them. Look at what they be watching on this. If they got social media, shit. Even if you think they ain't got no social media, check their ass, check their phones. If you got them phones, check their phones, all that shit. Check check what they be watching, monitor what they be watching. Cause they pushing this agenda hard. They pushing this shit hard. Cause they know they time over. They know they time up. So they try any way they can to try to get some leeway, if you want to call it, in this war. But peace to y'all. I value y'all, understand y'all. We are one.